Good morning, Vietnam. No, that's a different movie. Different movie altogether. Forgive me. Welcome to Rose and Ben. Take a deep breath, Rosie.
Oh, yes,
I promise. It's been a week, hasn't it?
it has. And we lived through the car show. You had a lot more assignments than I did.
Yes. Katie assigned me multiple, whatever that word is. So we welcome you in. We have two wonderful guests this evening, or this morning, and a beautiful day. This is my
Indeed.
favorite time of the year. If I didn't know that right around the corner it's 7 degrees and wind from the north at 45.
Oh,
But this is my favorite time of the year.
it is better than spring. You like fall better.
You know, I don't know that I've ever been asked that. Boy, you asked some tough questions.
Yeah.
Ooh, spring or fall. Ask me, ask me boxers or briefs.
Oh, I don't want to know about that. I'd rather know about spring and
Go
fall.
ahead and ask me.
Okay, let's see. Do you like boxers better or briefs?
Depends.
I knew that was a
Little drum roll.
setup.
So, 168 years of the thrill of victory, the agony of defeat, fall down 7 times, get up 8. It's Rose and Ben on the rodeo roundup. Has nothing to do with rodeo, but one day it will, because we're going to have a new building.
Oh,
and-
yes.
and it's partly built for rodeo, and
And if you haven't driven by, you need to. It's phenomenal.
it is.
It
It
is.
truly is. We have two guests today. One of them is a has-been, so let's get to her first. It is. I guess there might be another way to handle that introduction. She's.
You kind of
I'm
got
going to start claiming her on my income tax. I've seen her more than I've seen my kids in the last month. Katie is here. She was. They might have held her over for another year. Oh, you want to talk to her first?
Yes.
Okay, Katie, sit right back down. Go back into makeup, into the green room. We'll be with you in just a moment. To handle all things difficult, here's Rosie.
Okay. And I guess that I'm supposed to introduce you.
That's who you were pointing at frantically.
Well,
You're
yeah.
probably best.
This young lady is from the Votech, and she's going to have to tell me her first name again. Haley Reagan. And she is here to talk about that. One of my favorite places is the Alva Technology School. I even got that right. Instead of Votech, you've changed it to Technology School. And that's a wonderful facility we have in Alva. And she's here to tell us some things that are happening there. And I'm going to hand the mic to her.
Yes, thank you guys for having me today. I really wanted to get on and talk with you guys and put out there a business model competition that we are hosting for Woods in Alfalfa County. And that is a really unique opportunity for small business owners or potential small business owners to kind of pitch their business for cash, no strings attached, really, funds to help them get started. They don't have to put money in. They don't have to have been in business. They don't have to use it for anything specific other than submit their business plan. And then the top 6 candidates can come in for an oral presentation where the top 3 will be awarded cash prizes. And so that's something really unique.
Wow, that's fantastic. Do
It
you
is.
have any idea of what kind of money we're talking?
So the first 10,000 has been committed. We're still receiving some more sponsorships in. I think we'll settle somewhere around 15,000 in total for cash awards. Like I mentioned, the first 10,000, we have several sponsors: Charles Morton Share Trust, Alva Chamber of Commerce, Woods County Economic Development, Alfalfa Electric, Gateway First Bank in Cherokee, Oklahoma Natural Gas, Pioneer Telephone, and then of course the Technology Center that have helped put that together.
Man, you have a lineup of top flight sponsors.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, a lot of people who have really believed and valued kind of what I'm trying to put out here and do, and to spur and spark some economic development and new business in our community. I think it's really great.
let me ask you this, Katie. Haley, because I can't ask Katie because Rose will get upset.
I mean, we could ask her to try to answer if that works best.
No, I think we better stay with you.
Okay.
And I'll try. These are big numbers for me, trying to keep the two of you. Okay, Haley. So let me ask you this. So the princess is listening. She's going to start her own business in the next, and she's looking between a couple of different ideas.
Mhm.
So does she? By the way, she's rocking her bibs today, looking pretty good. So does she submit a business plan?
Yes, sir. So business plan submissions are due by Friday, October 3rd. In that in that submission, she would want to include obviously a full business plan and then a budget if I was to win or what is needed to truly start or get this venture up off the ground. Some businesses take more capital than what this prize money might be. So it may be having a backup of I have a savings or I have a loan or I have a CD that I'm going to borrow against, whatever it may be, to get the rest of that funding up and off the ground. Those business plans will be judged by independent judges of our community. And then the top 6 of those will come back, top 6 scores will come back on Friday, October 24th for their interview in person. Those are 20-minute kind of interview oral presentations, and then the top 3 the judges will choose from. They're the same judging panel that reviewed their business plans. The top 3 will be recognized on Monday, October 27th.
Is this something you've done before, or is this the first time?
I've participated as a judge in other communities on similar type programs. Enid has a great program that's had a lot of longevity and great awardees to come out of that. So I've used those communities in my past experience in kind of economic development to kind of spur and put this together for our community. This will be the first time it's offered here.
I thought I hadn't heard of it.
Okay, this is specifically for Woods County.
Woods and Alfalfa County is who is eligible for this. They have to have been in business for 6 years or less for eligibility. They can be a complete startup, not ever been in business, done anything before, or up to 6 years in business.
Oh, so you could use this to add to because almost everybody, I just made that up. Almost everybody has a tough time their first year or years, no matter really what they're doing, unless I heard a guy speak one time, and he was the keynote speaker, and he was going to tell us how he became, at the age of 21, worth $4 million. So this is a motivational kind of thing. So there's all kinds of things going on, and then at the end of the deal, he's the keynote speaker, and he says, "Well, this speech won't be very long." He said, "I'm worth $4 million because when I was 18, my dad gave me $21 million, and this is all I haven't lost."
Mm-hmm.
So this
right.
could be somebody that's down the road a little ways that's going, "Man, I need some stuff that I can't buy because I don't have any money, but my business can't continue without it."
Yeah. There's a lot in our communities. We have a lot of people who are home-based, who've slowly transitioned. Maybe they've started at home. They've got a food truck or a vendor trailer, or they're renting a booth in someone else's business. And so they need those little steps to go along to get them ultimately to their own building downtown. And so this is another opportunity for someone like that. They've got their feet wet. They know this is something that they want to do, can show a little bit of sales, understand their business model, come in here now, submit this. They don't want to borrow money. They're not to a stage to be able to borrow money, but here's an opportunity for them to win something, have that marketing, have that opportunity of us showcasing them, and win a little cash on the side as well.
You hit on something there that triggered something. My mentor was my Uncle Tom Vincent here in Alva, and I wanted to go into a business, which we did. Chip Myers and I had the stadium restaurant that is the building I'm pointing to down at across from the four-way stop across from the college. But I wanted to, Chip was playing professional football, so he had some money. I wasn't and didn't. So I was talking to my Uncle Tom about buying something. He said, about borrowing something. He said, "Well, Benny, your problem is you need money. Banks only want to loan money to people that don't need money." if you can't cover yourself up with money to show them that you're okay, they're not going to loan you any money. True. This thing would be the answer to that.
That's correct. Yeah, that is entirely correct. That
How
there's
many-
an opportunity.
How many do you expect to enter this? I would think a bunch.
I would hope. There's no reason for people not to. I'm not sure how many it may settle in versus how many have called and reached out and asked questions and showed interest. So
That's incredible. That's community stuff. I mean, that's making a difference.
yeah, so the awards ceremony for this day, another really exciting opportunity to come, but the awards ceremony will be on Monday, October 27th, and that will take place during more of a regional event that I'm in partnership with Farm Bureau and their program Launch Real OK on, and that's a small business resource summit, free to attend. Awesome breakout sessions to come, a keynote speaker who has a company that is an AI platform for grant writing and assistance in grant writing. And then we'll break out and there's a small business panel with a legacy business, a Main Street business, a new startup business, and a service-based business that I think will be great, really well received. And then at lunchtime, our keynote speaker will be Joni Nash, the former executive director for Pawhuska Chamber. And when she finishes and culminates her speaking, that's when we'll give the awards for the business model competition.
And
So
when is that?
Monday, October 27th.
That's a big day.
It'll be a big day. We
that's a big
hosted something similar in Fairview last spring and ran out of space. I mean, there's a need for it. There's a need for the marketing and meeting together and making those relationships and getting our small business owners together where they can kind of build that foundation with one another and realize we're not in this alone. And this allows for that opportunity.
So a good part of your platform is ag. Am I correct?
A part of that, yes, ag and small business. I would say I split my time pretty evenly across both.
Both of them are tough. Both of them are difficult.
Mm-hmm.
We're losing more farms now than we're bringing on because there's no more dirt,
Correct.
and the people that are buying out the farmers that are in trouble are big. So that's a one number that can consume a whole bunch of other numbers. So
Mm-hmm.
how do you see that going?
I think if we stay strong in our rural communities to make sure that this is our land and this is what we need and we hold true to that's what our values are, that will help in our region. I think as some of the more metropolitan areas continue to grow out, that's going to get harder and harder because the dollars are bigger than what we see here.
Without a doubt.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you took some time to answer that, and I certainly didn't mean to throw you a curve, but that's an area that I hear stuff every day that just makes you shake your head, like Chinese-backed businesses finding somebody in a community that's a little sketchy and propping him up good and giving him some money that he can't keep to buy a farm that they can get that they would never be able to get if they went to that farmer and said, I want to buy your land.
Yeah, and I think that there's some of that has happened in our communities. We've seen that with things that have popped up and gone away. But I also think there's some folks that have become more mindful of that. They're more cognizant. They're going to make sure that the deal is done almost as an insider deal if they want to sell. You'll see some of our families in our region that are getting bigger. They have the opportunity, they have the capital, they have the backing to be able to continue to buy land, but that's going to stay in ag production. It's not going to go out of that, and I think that that's important.
And new businesses are tough just because they're new businesses.
New businesses, your cost to borrow money right now is expensive. Your cost to transact business is expensive. You see those costs go up every day. Your input costs are expensive, and so having that cushion to start sometimes is the biggest barrier.
And not understanding what it takes, you're almost in more trouble if you have a lot of confidence. You almost need to be kind of fragile, so you'll ask a whole bunch of questions instead of bowing your chest and going, I'm going to take this on. I'm going to this business is going to this will grow because of me. And then you get the business and realize there's like 12,842 things that you really didn't think about.
Yeah. So I had a long conversation with someone last week about building your advisory. Who is going to advise you as you go along if you want to start a business? Whether that's your accountant, your lawyer, a family friend that will be honest and give you advice, someone like myself who can just come and you can pitch your ideas off of me. Maybe it's an economic development person. Maybe it's someone who has a similar style business in another community. And I think building that support where you can feed those ideas, ask those questions, do your due diligence is really important. And oftentimes that's missed. People think I'm just going to start this up and here I go.
And here I go.
And that's not how it works. And you see them close their doors 6 months later. They're out of money. They have no capital, and they've had no sales or transactions to go along with it. And so
that reminds me of a quick story. When we were getting ready to put in what became the stadium, because Chip was a National Football League ball player, and so we copied it after a sports bar before there were sports bars. But I'm trying to do some due diligence, and I was in the radio business. At the time, there was a singer named Henson Cargill. Had a song called Skip a Rope. That would be like 40 years before you were born. But Rose remembers it. She can sing it a little bit, Skip a Rope. So I knew Henson, and he had just put in Henson's on Meridian in Oklahoma City. So I was working in Oklahoma City. I went out to see him, and I told him what we wanted to do, putting this restaurant in and all. And he said, "Let me ask you something, Benny." He said, "Have you got panels in the ceiling? You know, those square things that so you can't see the." I said, "Yeah, panels. We got panels." He said, "How many do you think you got?" I went, "Well, let me think." I multiply this. I probably got 80, maybe 90. He said, "Multiply that by 22,000, and that's the number of ways you can go broke in the restaurant business."
And he wasn't wrong, was he?
No, he was not wrong. So I love what you're doing. But your deal's kind of tough, isn't it?
Yeah. Every day's a new day. Every day's different.
Ag, cattle are good.
Cattle market's great.
Nothing else is good.
No.
Nothing that I can see.
No.
New businesses come and go.
Come and go. There's an influx of them you'll see, and then it kind of slows down a little bit. But I think there's always a need for that. It's just the education out there for people to see. People will come in my door. I want to open a business, but I don't know what we need. So we'll talk through, but you can't just open a business to open a business. You have to have a passion and a purpose and a drive for X, Y, and Z to make sense and work. And so I think there's always a need for the new business. Where it fits in and how it fits into someone's life may differ there.
And there's some absolutes in anything that I've been involved in, and you may correct me here, but some of the absolutes are a 40-hour week is never going to happen if you own a business, never going to happen. You're not going to make any money, but you're going to be putting money in, so you kind of need to have some resources and if it's possible, you can marry more money in 5 minutes as you could make in 100 years. If you can just pull that off, then you've got a heck of a base. Right?
Yeah, you're not wrong on that. I wouldn't say that there's no money in small business. I think you have to allow yourself a long enough window of time for it to grow. You know, a typical standard on that would be 18 to 24 months. That's not to say some businesses won't grow faster and some businesses don't grow slower. But I think that there is an opportunity. How you take advantage of that opportunity can vary business to business.
And the other side of my down look at small business is it's yours, it's your baby. It becomes a living, breathing thing. It's something that you honestly love. So don't go into a business just to make money. Go in to do something that you love to do.
Yep. That passion, purpose, and drive. What is your passion? What is your purpose? And what drives you?
Man, I wish I'd have said that. That's great. We're going to pause because we got to refuel the coffee here. You're listening to Rose and Ben. Now, Rose and Ben are secondary because we got Haley here, and we'll be right back.
It's Rose and Ben on KALV.
Alva State Bank and Trust Company, older than Oklahoma, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you.
We love to give back to our customers. Did you know Alva State Bank offers a great rewards checking account program? That's right. You can earn cash back or high interest with our Kasasa accounts. We will even refund you up to $25 in ATM fees.
How do I qualify?
It's simple. Just swipe your debit card 12 times, sign up for online statements, and have one ACH credit or debit post to your account.
Can I do it online?
Yes. Just visit our website at www.alvastatebank.com to see if our Kasasa Rewards program is right for you. We make banking easy. Whether you're at home, the office, or in your car, our online or mobile banking options help you juggle busy schedules and financial needs.
We plant roots where others have branches.
Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
This is Rose and Ben on KALV.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back on a beautiful Thursday morning. I will be in Winoka this evening for the bonfire, getting the boys and girls ready to go. Football tomorrow night in Winoka. The very famous SID assistant, Cade Kennedy, will be on hand tomorrow evening. He will be busy, probably won't be able to sign autographs, but we'll work in as many as we possibly can. Rose and Ben on the radio, 168 years of incredible frustration, followed by euphoria in mass. Is that kind of your life, Rose?
Well, yeah. You've got it nailed.
Thank you. And by the way, everybody listening, this program gives you valuable stuff. Not just what you're listening to here. This is good.
Oh, yeah, I've got to get
Haley's
that.
good. But at the end of the show, Rose will give you a tip for living that makes your life better. And she has come up with some incredibly helpful things. What was it last week, Rose? We forgot last week, but Rose,
It'll be so good this time.
yeah, double up and get even, right, Rosie?
Yeah.
Okay, bring your guest back in.
All right. I would like to ask her to recap in case someone wasn't paying attention like I wasn't, and then you caught it and thought, wow. So if you don't mind, would you recap this just briefly?
Absolutely. So a big thing that we have coming through the Technology Center for Woods and Alfalfa County businesses who are startup stage through kind of 6 years in business is a business model competition where they can pitch their business for cash. There's no kind of strings attached. They don't have to use it for a specific area of their business. What they see and they need fit is what they can apply and put in there. So big thing is reach out to me, Haley Reagan at Northwest Technology Center. If you are interested, written business plans will be due by Friday, October 3rd, with oral presentations for the top 6 candidates on Friday, October 24th. And the top 6 will be recognized and presented the top 3 cash awards on Monday, October 27th.
Outstanding. Anything else hot going on up on the hill, Northwest Tech, that you want to chat about?
We have the Small Business Conference also coming on October 27th. As always, you can check out our Facebook, social media, catalog, call to the school if there's something that interests you. I know there's been several classes that have popped up that have filled up, that we filled the need for people. If you have an idea on a class or suggestion of something you'd like to see, give us a call and we'll try to make it happen for you.
Outstanding. Thank you so much for coming out today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
We appreciate some great words.
I hope you get a lot of applications, and I hope we get some stellar businesses.
And now the lady that I tried to introduce, and Rosie just grabbed me by the throat. Go ahead, Rose. Bring your best friend in here.
This girl is heaving a big sigh of relief. And we asked her to come back and kind of recap and tell us about the car show. I think it was a big success, and I'm going to let her tell us. If it wasn't, we don't want to know, because we think it was. But we'd like for her to tell us all the good things that happens, maybe some bad things, the funny things, and what kind of attendance we had. Everything you know about the car show.
Here's Katie.
All right. Well, I have my voice back a little bit today. It was gone over the weekend. We had a great time last weekend. It was loud and it was sunny, and then it wasn't sunny on Saturday night, as we found out. We had over 400 people enter the show. So we're getting close to my 500 goal. Getting up there. Wow. I think the rain in the forecast kind of scared people away a little bit.
Oh, sure. I mean,
And
I was talking to a guy who I know, and I don't know his name, and he had one of those really, really, really nice older cars that had like 25 coats of paint on it.
yes.
And he went, "I'm out of here, man.
Yeah.
Those clouds don't need to get any closer for me to be scared. I'm out of here."
Yes, and we thought it was going to be just a little quick shower on Saturday evening, but it turned out to be quite a storm, and we were all huddled up under the sheriff's office carport. It was nice of them to let us use that space for a little while. We thought some of our food trucks might blow away, but everyone was good. We had to cancel our pro burnout that evening, and downtown was like a river that night.
It
but
did.
We picked it back up on Sunday and did it all over again.
So Saturday day, Katie, I was live streaming, through the afternoon and looking around. The place was full.
Yes.
I mean,
there were so many people.
did you get a count this year like you did last year, or no?
We don't have the numbers yet, but we will soon.
I see.
And there were a lot of people. Were you there for the FMX show?
Oh,
The
yeah.
Stunt riders.
Oh yeah.
I don't know that I've ever seen that many people downtown.
That's exactly what I thought. Now, okay, so Cade, who I always talk so well about, don't I, Rosie? I'm always saying something nice about Cade.
You always are.
Always, but
Sometime-
not that day. Not that day.
What happened?
He went to the OU game and left me there. So I got a camera in one hand and a microphone in
dear.
another.
Oh dear.
And these guys are jumping roads.
I see.
I don't know if you remember Norval telling us this, but when they did the rider on the insurance, they
Yes.
needed 50 feet up above the top of the ramp,
Yes.
which was 20 feet. That's high, Rose. That's
well,
high.
I know. She's got some pictures. Did they jump off the bike? Somebody said they turned around on the bike, or
Turned the bikes around. They turned around on the bikes, flipped the handlebars around.
what kind of people?
There's a reason, Rose, that there's a saying. There's no old motorcycle jumpers. Yeah, there's a reason for that.
I can see that. Was that? Did you get to finish that up?
Yes.
Okay.
What, Katie? What's she asking you?
If it rained on that, if they were able to finish.
Oh
this.
no, they finished. They did 2 full shows, as a matter of fact. And the two guys, Riley and Roan. Riley on
and-
the red, Roan on the blue. That's the
Sounds like
colors
a-
of the bikes.
Sounds like a couple of horses, Riley and Rowan.
Ryan and Rob.
See, I was close. They both start with R, right?
Yes.
And they got the colors right?
Yeah.
That's better than I do with my bank account. That's good. That's good. So I'm talking to them afterward, and they just couldn't help it. They do this stuff all the time,
Yes.
but they were just pumped.
They had a really good time.
They did.
We got to hang out with them a little bit after the show. They stuck around, and they were unfortunately still there when we had the river come through. But they had a really good time. They want to come back next year, actually. So
Well, I would think that, I don't know costs and stuff, but I would
Where did
think. Go ahead, Rosie.
Where did they come from?
they were booked through a place in Arizona, but they both travel a lot. So one of them is from Michigan. I am not sure where the other one was actually from, but they drove a long way to get here.
Yeah. Now the younger one, the kid on the blue bike, which one was that?
That is Rob.
So his fiance came down to see him. Is that right? Do I have that right?
Not that I know of. I don't think either one of them had anybody with them.
Well, maybe.
Maybe he got a fiance this weekend in
Yeah,
Alva.
when you jump that high, you can kind of, maybe get a
Maybe
fiance.
so.
Okay. So the girl that was talking to me, you're telling me, was not a fiance.
Not that I know of.
Okay.
But
All right.
who knows?
You know, I think maybe that might be the first woman that's ever lied to me.
Oh, I bet. We don't do that.
No, as a rule.
Do we, Rose?
As a rule, we do not.
Either that or we're giving away something we shouldn't be.
Rosie. Okay, we've got to go to commercial. I got to talk to Rosie. We've got to straighten this deal back out. We'll be back with Rose and Ben. We've got to pare some of the thorns on Rosie. We'll be right back.
It's Rose and Ben on KALV. Let's talk about your future. Are you looking for a career change or possibly training in computers, health careers, automotive, cosmetology, digital design, electrical trades, welding, or biomedical sciences? At Northwest Technology Center, we offer these programs for adults, high school, and homeschool students from Alene Clio, Alva, Canton, Cherokee, Fairview, Freedom, Ringwood, and Winoka. Call to enroll today at 580-327-0344 in Alva or 580-227-3708 in Fairview. Northwest Technology Center is preparing students for success in education, careers, and life. This is Rose and Ben on KALV.
It's Rosie and Ben on the radio, the most mature and latest morning show in the free world. 168 years of wisdom combined here. Rosie, before you get back
Yes.
with Katie there, I told you last week we've been approached by a management company that wants us to do a, what do you call them?
You said
Podcast. That's what I said. Podcast. And to do that, we have to do several things.
I suppose we have to wear clothes.
Yeah, you're going to have to kind of straighten yourself around. This fur-looking bathrobe with the holes burned in it
Ain't gonna work.
No, you can't do it anymore. No, we're going to have to kind of. And I don't know, Rosie, that you've got to do your hair, but maybe just change ball caps.
That could be okay.
Just wear a different ball cap. Yeah, because we're gonna have to, be somewhat legit.
Is this still under consideration?
Yes. We're in a bit of a negotiation standoff. I want them to pay us. They want me to pay them. So we're kind of working that.
Well, we may not have to worry about this then.
It might not happen. As you well know, Rosie, about 90%, maybe 98% of my life takes place only in my head. Never goes beyond that. So, yeah.
Well,
I could be blowing smoke again.
This has got a little more planning than you usually have. You usually just operate right off the cuff.
I'm going to let that go.
Yeah, don't even go near
I'm
that.
let it fly.
But
hey, we want to say, before we go back to Katie, we want to say a thank you to the girls from FCCLA that came on with us. The FCCLA girls from Winoka who sent us a nice autographed picture of them. Marley Pitts. Let's see. Temperance Boziden. Kayla Kurtzinger, Devin Seeger, right out of Boziden. There's another one. Miss Delano and Ms. King. Thank you for the beautiful picture. And those are the girls that went to national convention. There were a bunch from Alba also, and I got a nice picture from the girls in Medford. There were quite a few of them that went. Great conference. Thank you, girls. We appreciate it very much. Katie is here from the Big Cruise and Car Show, winding it down. And as she is finding out, being a promoter in business, you think you're going to work and not sleep because you got all this work to do. But as soon as this is over, I'm going to go sleep. And then you realize that you're still pumping adrenaline and there is no sleep. Have you caught up a little bit, Katie?
Maybe a tiny bit, but since I own my own business, like we were just talking about, when you own your own business, there's really never any rest. So
yeah, and 40 hours a week's a joke.
Can you tell me, were there any surprises this year at the car show? And maybe was there some really outstanding spectacular thing that happened that you didn't plan on?
Oh, the rain was definitely not in the plans, but we can't control that. No, other than that, everything really went really well. It was very busy. I'm not sure I've ever had a day that was that busy in my entire life. I was telling Norval that the other day. I didn't think I could get any more busy than I am, but it happened.
And did Norval give you that all-knowing chuckle of his?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Did you guys make it over to see the dyno at all?
I watched it work, but I never got to talk to anybody. They were as busy as you were.
Oh, they were busy all day long, and we had people still signing up until the end of the day. People wanted on there, and I think he'll be back again next year too. Which
I watched that big car that got some award that developed. What was it? 1,790 horsepower.
Oh yeah, they were well over 1,000 horsepower. It was a diesel truck, actually.
I
have
think
a
you're
picture,
right. Yeah.
which was, I guess, kind of surprising.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Not what I expected to get that award, but they got it by far. So
One of my favorites is an Alva car, and a good friend of mine, Danny Harris's brand new Corvette.
yes.
If you were guessing, just guessing, because I don't have any idea really, what would you think that thing costs?
Oh, it depends on, I'm not sure which model his is, but they're well over.
Well, I know
100.
Danny, it's loaded with everything he could get on it.
Yeah, they are pretty pricey.
Yeah,
I've looked at them. It's not in my budget.
you've dreamed about it, right?
Yeah. He won a Best of Show award. I do know. I think he won Best Corvette in the newer class.
Do you have any idea how far away people came from?
I haven't looked through everything, but I do know we had someone come all the way from Tennessee. And they won the Long Haul Award. They drove a long way to get here.
What were they driving? Or did they haul it?
I can't even remember. I'd have to look at their stuff. My brain is tired.
Yes, I'm sure it is. Do you ever think of it? Have you been able to let down and think of something else besides the car show?
Oh, really? Just my own work, and then planning next year's show because it will be the 25th anniversary show. So we are going to make it the biggest one we have had yet. We're already planning. We've got notes. We've been planning things for months now for next year. So we're excited about that one too.
You're going to add some things, some extra things.
Can't tell you. It's a secret.
No, I'm trying to find out.
It's top secret. I'll tell you later. Girl gossip.
Another girl thing.
Yeah.
Edge the guy out.
We have a lot. We have a lot of things that we want to add.
Like what? Like name one thing that you want to add. Just one.
I don't know if I should tell you.
Okay, then
We'll
don't.
make it a surprise.
No,
I will tell you that Norval's favorite thing is pyrotechnics, and we are really trying to get that for him. So
Oh, that's good. That's good.
there will be something like that.
That's
How did the-
something to look forward to.
How did
right
the
there.
food trucks work out?
Every single one of them showed up. I think we were only missing one, and there were a lot of them. And then we got the ice cream that we were talking about, that rolled ice cream. Did you see any of that, Ben?
I did, and the guy that I talk to every year, and I don't know his name, but I talk to him every year. I said, "How's it going?" He said, "Might be my best ever."
Oh, yes. We had several of the food truck vendors say it was the best day they have ever had in business Saturday when it was so busy. They had to run to the market and restock some things. They ran out of food, but they thought they had enough to last the whole weekend. But several of them said it was the best day they've ever had in business. So they did really well. We're happy about that.
Rosie,
Yes.
I've received a text here that I want to interrupt you two girls.
All right.
Listening to you, Ben. I recently moved to the Nashville area, north of the city, about 45 minutes, Cross Plains, Tennessee. How are you holding up? I think he's talking to you on that one. This is from Keith Reeder. Keith was, when I was getting my pilot's license, Keith was one of my instructors in Oklahoma City. He's listening to us in, where did I say? Cross Plains, Tennessee. I bet you're big in Cross Plains, Rosie.
What did you say his name was?
His name is Keith Reeder. Well, no, you don't know him. Of course you don't know him.
Okay.
And you didn't teach him. Everybody
No.
else that we've had, you
You've
taught
taught him.
sometime. No, this guy was my instructor.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, does he have stories to tell?
he does. He does. One time we were coming into Tulsa, he and I wasn't too far into it yet. I probably had, I don't know, a few hours. Anyway, Tulsa has a gully right before the runway. So we got a little low, and Keith was afraid I was going to kill us both in the gully. So he pulled the plane up, and then I landed it 4 or 5 times. And he said, let's go around again, and let's just see if we can land this thing one time, just once. Just put it down there and just let it stay. Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Well, that's pretty exciting that someone's listening to us that
Okay.
far away.
KLBradio.com, the World Wide Web. Now, Rosie, when we get you out of that robe and into something decent, we're going to have this podcast. It's a national deal. I mean,
It is?
Yeah. It's everywhere. Yeah.
Uh,
I know you're stumped. Katie, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to pick it up here for Rosie. She's completely frozen.
I don't know what to say. I mean, when they really see me, it's going to be awful.
No.
Well, maybe it was you then.
Now that could happen. They'll fall in love with you, Rosie, just like this part of the
When
country.
they find
has.
out how old you haven't announced this.
168
No,
years
you always
combined.
have to tell how old I am every show. You haven't done it this.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to meet the only 90-year-old woman on this show.
Okay, you didn't let me down.
There you go. Rosie, what's the oldest thing you remember?
Oh, I have to think about that. The oldest thing.
Yeah, like I asked an old cowhand in Freedom one time. He said, "Well, I remember when I saw my first car. Everything was wagons and horses before that. My dad took me to see a car that some guy had bought, I think in Alva, as a matter of fact.
Wow, I'll have to answer that next time.
Well, and then
Have to
you'll
think
forget
about
it. So 2 weeks from now, we can find out.
Okay, got it.
That'd be good.
Okay.
So, Katie, you're not giving away any secrets. Our guest is Katie, who is the what is the title? Is it director?
I am the president of the car club and co-director. Ronnie Steffen is the other co-director.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We should make him come sometime also.
I don't
Put
know
him in the
about
hot
that.
seat.
I don't know. Rosie would steamroll him. Yeah. Ronnie, if you're listening, we're available to you, buddy. We are available.
I'll drag him here next time.
I got to help on Friday because I'm a Rowdy Ranger now. That's an operation. How many things did we cook?
Oh, I don't even know. I would have to go back and look.
I remember
It was a lot.
I asked our mayor, who was cooking
Yes,
at the
he
time.
was.
I said, "How many patties do we have?" And he turned me over to the patty guy, who I don't recall, and he gave me some figures, and I multiplied them. They had 580 patties, but they also had hot dogs, bratwurst, and hot wings.
Yes. A lot of food.
A lot of food, but gone.
It was all gone, yeah.
Yeah, every bit of it.
I got one of those hamburgers, and they were very, very nice.
Oh,
They
the-
had a
the-
big slab of meat on there, and they were cooked well.
They were. Yep, they do a great job.
I didn't get over there to eat any of that. My kid did, though.
How is Mila? How is she doing?
She's good. She's in school today.
Well, of course she is.
She asked if she could come, and I said, no, you need to go to school.
But she had a shout out on the radio
Oh,
station.
she did.
Yeah, she helped with that. What grade is Mila in now?
She's in 7th grade this year.
Wow, what a great kid.
You never did get to it. Maybe you don't have an answer. Did anything really great happen that you weren't planning on, or anything really highlighted, or was there any downer other than the weather?
Well, you're not getting a downer,
Nope,
Rose.
there were no downers other
No
than
downers.
that rain, but that was okay. No, I think probably my favorite part this year was during that stunt show, just seeing everybody down there, and the kids were so excited. Like everyone's screaming every time they would fly off the ramp, like that was just amazing to watch. Like everybody just be down there and having a great time.
And the way the jumpers mingled with the kids later.
Yes, after their show, we let the kids hop over the barricades. They got to come meet those guys and they signed autographs for them. They were signing shirts and their hats and all sorts of things. It was really fun.
We have one more commercial. By the way, if you would like to sponsor the Rose and Ben show, which is evolving into the Rose and whoever the other guy is show, you can do that. We're hard pressed, but we would sell you a commercial. I think, wouldn't we, Rosie? We would. We would.
Of course.
We've sold a couple of them, and 2 is not a big number, really.
Well,
We could use a bigger number.
yes, of
So
course.
here's one of the 2. We'll be right back.
You're listening to Rose and Ben on KALV.
Beatles New Beginnings Nursing Center is proud to offer comprehensive care solutions for those who matter most. From rehabilitation and palliative care to skilled nursing and long-term care, Beatles is committed to providing comfort, dignity, and peace of mind. Now, with a second location, the Beatles family continues its long-standing tradition of excellence, serving the people of Northwest Oklahoma with the same compassion and dedication they've been known for. Come by and see them at 720 North Share Boulevard in Alva. Beatles New Beginnings Nursing Center, your care, your comfort, your community.
This is Rose and Ben on KALV.
It's the Ben and Rosie Rockin' Radio show on a beautiful day. I mean, a gorgeous day. And probably, if you've been saving your burn pile, this would be probably a pretty good day to go ahead and set it on fire, because everything in the world around here's got water on it right now.
It does.
It is. I have never seen a September like this.
That's beautiful.
It is gorgeous. I took the Freedom Drive the other day. Our homestead is Fair Valley, which is on the Freedom Road, and I like to visit occasionally, just go look. That drive is so beautiful. All the ponds are full. Everything's green. I mean, some of it's weeds for sure because it's pasture land, but everything's green. It's just gorgeous. Katie is our guest for about another 5 minutes. So sum it up, and do we have dates for next year? I guess we would.
I don't even know what the dates are, but it is always the third weekend in September, so that's when it will be.
Okay.
It will be our 25th anniversary show. So it's going to be the biggest one yet, I think. And we'll still have Jeff Bryan as our sponsor. He's signed on for the next 4 years. So we want to thank him also for his help. He's made a big difference in what we are able to do with the show.
What an interesting guy, too.
Yeah, he's fun.
Good guy, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're glad to have him and his support with the show. They brought some cars down from his dealership last weekend also, put him in the show.
Right.
It was a good time.
Great.
And then we do want to thank everyone else who made this happen, all of our sponsors, and we had a lot of volunteers, like the Rowdy Rangers. We want to thank them. And we had the Northwestern baseball and softball teams. They were a huge help. They do a lot of heavy lifting that weekend. They unload all of the barricades and help us get all of that stuff set up. And then we had Dream First Bank was helping with the cookout also. Oh, the city workers were a huge help too.
Oh, man.
They were running the street sweeper, making sure everything was clean and we didn't have dirt and stuff down there. They tried to help us dry out the road Sunday morning so we could have the races, which didn't happen, but that's all right.
Close.
We'll be back.
Close.
Yeah.
A lot of water.
And all of the city people, the fire department, the police department, the EMS, the Woods County Sheriff's Office, the commissioners, the county emergency management team. He kind of had to get out there during that storm since it got so crazy, but everybody was a huge help all weekend long. And we appreciate everybody doing all of the things they do to make this happen.
It does take a village. and participation. I mean, thank you to the community. I mean, I don't know how many things that I've done over my short life that, venues that were just tremendous, and the community didn't support them.
Oh,
You
our
know?
community is amazing.
Oh, it is.
They-
It is.
Everybody really loves that weekend and everyone's supportive of it. We don't have any complaints really, hardly ever. I mean, once in a while we do about the noise, but that's to be expected. It's a loud event. We've got a lot of loud cars and a whole lot of music, but everybody really enjoys it. And we love that the community is so supportive and all the businesses and everybody comes together and we all just have a great time.
Without a doubt. Well, those pyro people will, the noise people will really be cranked up next year if we unload a pickup full of pyro.
Yeah, probably, but they'll enjoy it.
They'll love it.
They will.
And it's
they'll
quick.
have to.
One thing about explosions, they're quick.
Yeah.
There is that.
We might make it really long though. It's a big deal.
It is a big deal. A big deal.
I think it was a fantastic experience for our community, and thank you for all the work that you put into it, the nights you lay awake worrying. And I understand you're already worrying about next year, so I know it will be good. And thank you for coming and recapping for us.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
It's so good to see you, and every time I see you drive up in that car, I get jealous. What is that car?
It is a C6 Corvette. We should trade it for something. I'll trade you.
You want to trade out of that Corvette?
I don't know.
How'd you like a nice Chevy pickup?
Oh,
Well,
no.
semi-nice.
That car is my therapy. I go drive it. It's relaxing.
Yeah.
Maybe not relaxing. It's exciting, but also relaxing. I don't know how to explain that.
Oh, yeah, you do. You relax well at 85 miles an hour.
Exactly. Don't tell my trooper husband.
Exactly. Okay, Katie, Rosie, I get you guys mixed up.
Well,
Rosie's the one with the ball cap.
and we're looking forward to you next year. You're going to be at the helm again.
Do you have the same guy with you, or does he cycle out?
No, Ronnie and I will still be co-directors next year. So
Okay.
if anything goes wrong, it's our fault.
Truly, and you can't take credit for anything.
No.
Nothing good is
The
you.
amount of people that put work into the show, the whole club, it takes everybody to pull this off. And it is a lot of people. And I want to personally thank everyone. They do an amazing job. And I could not do what I do without all of their help. And the car show would not happen without everybody pulling their weight. It's a whole lot of work. So I appreciate all of them.
It is, and it's there has to be synchronicity because these events cover a lot of ground. So one guy, one girl, one person can't.
Oh no!
There's got to be this person and that person, and then it goes to this
Yes.
person and that person. If one of them is off messing around, it
Oh, yeah.
kills the whole deal.
It does. We were all over the place. Everybody was all weekend.
Were all the hotels full?
I
Oh, yeah.
believe they were. They usually are. I'm sure they were
Yeah.
because there were a ton of people down there.
Yep, they were. So I'll be in Winoka at the bonfire this evening. If we can get the thing to burn, it's probably dripping water right now.
Did you get to the Renaissance Festival?
As a matter of fact, I did. I got there when I left here Sunday. I went down there, and a part of their show was on Sunday. So they were just thrilled. They were absolutely thrilled. And they did something I think I told you, Rosie, that I thought was kind of cool. The sword fighters got in a big fight, of course, and they were using sheep's bladders with blood in them, and so there's blood everywhere. Well, at the end of their show, they brought the little kids up, the little kids in the crowd, and showed them that this is for fun. This is not real.
Yes.
We're not hurt. We didn't hurt anybody here. And I thought that was pretty
Well,
cool.
that is nice.
Yep. Yeah, it is. So next week, Rosie will be asking me who's on the show just as soon as we put the theme music on.
I will be.
As usual, I have no idea. And if I had an idea, I wouldn't tell you.
He's not kidding either.
Katie, thanks a million.
Yes, thank you for coming.
You're
in.
more than just me as mama, but if that's all you were, it'd be pretty cool. It'd be pretty cool.
Did you know that it's National Daughters Day?
No.
It is.
Holy cow. Well, all us mothers would like to wish you a happy Daughter's Day. I got a redhead in Depot Bay, Oregon, and a blonde in Jacksonville, Florida. I doubt that they're listening, but if they are, happy Daughter's Day, sweethearts. You got one.
Yes, she's out in the barn with the calf.
Sweet Katie?
Yeah, she's out there trying to put a baby calf on.
She's a vet, people.
On a
She's
new
a
mama.
vet. She's not just hanging around cattle. She's a vet.
Okay.
So have you told Sweetie Pie Happy Daughter's Day?
I haven't because I didn't know before she went to school, but I will when I see her after school.
Now we'll get her. Thank you incredibly for listening to the Rose and Ben Radio Roundup. Has nothing to do with rodeo, but could at any given time. Go.
Do you want my saying?
Oh, my Lord. Oh, I almost robbed the community. How much time we got? 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute.
Believe you can, and you're halfway there.
Believe you can, and you're halfway there. I'll add this little drop to that.
Do.
If you believe you can or you believe you can't,
yes,
you're going to be right.
That's right.
We love you, and we mean it. It's a beautiful day. It's wonderful to live and work and play and worship and raise kids in Alva, Oklahoma, or the vicinity. Thank you, and join us next week. Rose and Ben, out.